Perla, and I am the physical therapist here at VCI. Yes, I have all of those titles that Brian mentioned. I am a mom, I am a wife, and I am your physical therapist. Um, so yeah, I'm really happy to be here again, and we have some exciting updates for you tonight.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh,
yeah.
I love this. I love this. We're going to get into that, so we don't want to let the cat out of the bag right now. But can we just start by asking you what really brought you to this type of industry as a clinician? What really was one of the factors that you chose to help people the way you do, Perla?
Yeah, so first, in my years of being a physical therapist,
Yes.
I have seen like all type of patients,
Okay.
different type of patients, children, adults, like elderly people. So that really, I think it prepared me to understand that veterans are different.
Yes, yes.
So when it was my time and when I had the opportunity to work with veterans, I understood that everything that I did prior to that just prepared me to where I am right now.
Yeah.
So it's an honor really for me to be able to be part of a physical comeback
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
any of my patients.
Yeah. I mean, that's a true statement. I mean, at some point with the experience that you have, it's almost like treating a professional athlete. Not, we're not million dollar people, but we have some of the same ailments over time that could be attributed to a professional athlete. So we really appreciate the way you take care of us, in very strategical ways. Another question I'd like to ask you is some of your treatment interventions that you use. Can you tell us a couple of, ways that you treat your patients in different techniques and different ways,
Yeah.
like, therapy, aquatic therapy, things like that?
So, it's different for every patient. It will really depend on what conditions they have. So every treatment is very like personalized.
Okay.
So let's say if you're a person that is in a lot of pain, chronic pain for so long, and you're not able to move a lot because, of course, everything is hurting. Maybe you're a little overweight. Every step is like really challenging for you.
Okay.
Aquatherapy is your solution
What? Yeah.
because the water, the resistance is not the same as if you are outside of the water. You can move more. The gravity doesn't affect the same way. So, and let's say your shoulder, your neck, your knee, your ankle, your back, all of those parts are hurting.
Yeah.
Let's get to the pool.
Well, we see that. I mean, really, I've been in her classes and her strategy sessions to get you ready for aquatic therapy is really unbelievable to see people who are a little afraid of the water also. So they're trying to take care of two things at one time. They're trying to take care of the fear of water as well as wondering, how is this going to help my disability? I mean, that's an awesome way of thinking about it. I got another question too. The question that I have for you is, now that you've been working with veterans, what would you advise a veteran coming into the program to prepare themselves to see you for whatever thing they might need in terms of their physical conditions?
Just have an open mind.
Yes.
And be willing to receive what we have to offer. Um, just like, and I'm gonna go back to aquatic therapy.
Yeah.
Some people don't know how to swim, and they feel afraid of getting in the pool because they think they might drown. But we have the tools, we have the resources, we have the knowledge, we have the experience to help you overcome those feelings. Just last week, I had a patient. She told me, I've had a fear of water ever since I was a little girl. And she got in the middle of the pool, and it's a 7 feet and 7 and something feet, and she was in the middle of the pool the very first day.
Wow.
So it's just not something that you will help yourself physically, but also mentally. So be just mentally prepared to receive.
And what do you tell veterans after they've gone through your program and then they go back to the United States? What type of recommendations have you been giving the veterans that go back there after they've been in your program?
Okay, so follow-up is important. So I try to give them a treatment plan that they can follow at home.
Okay.
And I follow up with them every so often to see if they have any questions, to see how we can progress, if we have to make any changes to their treatments, and just to stay consistent and persistent. continue to follow the steps.
Yeah. And I've noticed people that have been on the tour before and the ones that have come back, they're asking when do they go in for, PT, for physical therapy again. Have you experienced that with some of the return veterans that are coming in?
Yes, especially after the meetings.
Right.
But yes, just this week there was a patient. He had an appointment at 8 a.m. and he missed it, unfortunately. So he would go back every time, like, is there a spot available? Can I see her now? They're like, we'll let you know in about an hour. He would come back in an hour later. Not yet, but we'll let you know. So yes, patients that go back home and then they come back to the clinic, they look forward to physical therapy.
That's awesome. Well, we got some announcements, I believe, that's coming. So I think it would be okay. Let me check the counter. Is it okay to go with the announcements now? Yep. So it looks like the time is going great. You guys are very responsive. I can see that and feel the energy. Tell us about these new announcements that are coming, Perla.
A new announcement?
Yes. Is there a new announcement coming?
Well, actually, I have some updates.
Yes. Here we go.
So since last time I was here, at that time we hadn't started aquatherapy. Okay. So we now have that in place. The veterans that are local, we call them the advanced group because they get to see a little more. So if you're thinking of coming and staying, you can be part of that group for sure. We also have some new equipments. One that is shockwaves.
Okay.
It is a very specialized machine that can help with chronic pain, which is something that most veterans have.
Yes.
So if you have been suffering from chronic pain, low back, shoulder, knee, so this is a machine that has this new advanced technique that can help you reduce the inflammation, heal deeper tissue, help with the pain. So that is a new requirement of ours.
I got to tell you guys, because when I was going for my physical therapy, the best part about staying in the hotel is that you give us, homework to do. You give us different type of, instruments to use. We get a mat and we go in our room. We can do stretching in our room. When she gives us a mat, you get a ball to do our balance on, and you get things like the big roll where you can lay back and roll on. I think that's so incredible because when you haven't gone to a therapist in a long time because you've been waiting at the VA to go, and then they come and see you, they want to really make sure that they can stretch their bodies out and everything before they come, or even after. So I think that's a great way of continuing that type of service, of giving us the different tools that we can use in our rooms.
And you being one of our first patients, like if you were in the very first group,
yes,
you remember our office, right? You remember our office space. It was very nice and equipped, but now we have a big space.
Yeah,
we have a new gym. We have so if you've been here before, just like Brian a couple months ago, or maybe 3 months ago, it's different now. We have a bigger, nicer space.
Wow, and she's talking about there's a treadmill in there. And there's all types of things. I'm not gonna give it all up, but it's really great
to come to see everything we have.
Well, thank you so much, Perla, for sharing that information with us. I know a lot of folks are now trying to schedule themselves to be able to come to physical therapy. Remember, it's going to probably be on your disability breakdown letter, and that way you'll have your treatment plan. Perla will be able to see you, and we just want you to come down and kind of absorb some of that energy that we're getting when we come see you, Perla. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
If it's okay now, let me check the counter. Yep, I think we're going to get ready to start going over to the questions, the Q&A.
Perfect. So the first, all right. So the first question is from Wyland. What group were you with? This is for Brian. What group were you with?
I was in 3rd Special Forces Group out of Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Nice. We see somebody when we were talking about the sound therapy. Tina said, "Great, I need that now." So
yeah,
they need some holistic wellness. We have someone said, "Shout out James." Yes, shout out James. The next question from Tina is, can you take the tour more than once?
Yes, Tina, that's a great question. We highly recommend you take the tour more than once because you want to be able to follow up. You might want to be able to follow up with Perla in your physical therapy. You might want to be able to follow up with Dr. Ray in psychiatry. I mean, you want to be able to return.
Yeah.
So we just ask that you try to schedule a month out. So you come back 1 month. Of course, your next appointment will be the following month.
Yes.
So yes, you're able to do that.
Yes. Perfect.
And actually, we do have patients that come back every month
Oh,
for their follow-up
Okay.
appointments.
yeah.
Yes.
Shout out Rochelle. Shout out Rochelle. All right. Next question is, that's awesome till next year booking. So this is someone talking about the tour dates going all the way to July 2026.
Yes. Clap for that.
Yes.
It's awesome to have that schedule
good.
planned out.
That's brand new. We have David McKay. Yeah. Okay. So he said, Perla is an amazing human being, a very caring person. She truly cares about her patients.
Yes, that's awesome.
Thank you,
That's
Dave.
awesome. Thank you,
Yeah.
David.
Nice.
Wow.
And David has been on the tour?
Yes, he was
Amazing.
recently.
Amazing. So that's a testimonial. So Pam also said Aquatic to so need that. So somebody really needs aquatic therapy.
Yes.
Wait for you here.
It's really aquatic therapy is life-changing. People don't realize the more you stay in the water, the better your body gets over time.
Absolutely.
And I can tell you right now, I live in Maple Beach. Like I said, I started with the program in January. I live in Maple Beach. I swim at least once a day, okay, where I live at. Not that I'm running to the beach swimming, but the development that I live in has a pool. Usually they do here in Dominican Republic, right? Hint, hint, clue, clue. So I swim and get my aquatic therapy in every day.
Nice.
All right. So we have James asked, what's the cost?
James, that is a great question. And you know what? We've had a lot of people ask that same question like you did. But what we found out, there is no cost. Okay, James, there is no cost. No. Let me kind of preface to say that there is some cost if you want to buy souvenirs, if you want to maybe go out on the town and see one of the entertainment shows at Coco Bongos. Those are costs. But as far as the program, the Veterans Care International program from Tuesday to Tuesday, there's no cost. Just get your plane ticket, man. Get your plane ticket. Everything else is included.
Yes. Thank you. All right. The next question from Angela is, does enrollment with the program mean we no longer have VA medical benefits in the U.S.?
That is not true. The enrollment in the program has nothing to do with your VA benefits in the United States. In essence, it basically adds to your information that is basically saved in the VA database, right? You can ask for a copy of what you've had in your treatment, and they will send that to you. I mean, they as the medical professionals. And you can take that information right to your VA, to your doctors, and present it. Yes.
Yes. And if I may talk about a specific scenario, we did have a veteran come, and this was someone who has been going for checks on his heart for multiple years. Really didn't get any information. Every time the doctor said, you know what, you're good. He came here. He met with our internal medicine.
Yes.
He was able to review the EKG, and he spotted some issues with his breathing.
Irregularities.
Yes. So now that veteran is going to take the medical records from VCI, go to the United States, and now he's going to be able to bring those findings to the doctors in the United States, so that, again, they can't blow you off. They can't tell you don't have nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Now they're going to have to actually check you the right ways.
That is awesome. Yeah.
So
I was there with that
it.
testimony. That was an awesome testimony. Incredible. Yes.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Next question is, someone asked, can we go fishing also for relaxation?
Let me say, we are near the beach. You could go fishing if you like. We've never had anybody ask that question as of yet. But, we do have excursions, and some of the excursions are on your own, right? But I would anticipate that if you wanted to know more about fishing down here in the Caribbean, right, we can help you out with that. Yeah.
And just to let everyone know, if you come on this tour, we don't book your whole 7 days, 24 hours.
Yeah.
You do have free time. We have veterans who go golfing on their own time when they don't have appointments. We have veterans that go out to nightlife when they don't have appointments.
Yes.
So if you want to go fishing, just again, let us know that you'll want a free spot during your schedule, and we'll make sure you have a free spot so that you can go on your own time to do anything that you want to do.
Yeah. That's a great comeback, Jalen. Thank you.
Of course. All right. Next question is from Tanja. Are we allowed to attend more than once? Just curious. I'm excited to attend. So that's going back to the...
Yes, we answered that one.
So yeah, yes, you can attend as long as it's not in the same month. But you can come every month. We have Michael M. to Pam. Thank you. It sounds like someone got referred.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for bringing Michael into the webinar. So then Vincent asked, which airport do you fly into?
Okay. Well, the main airport to fly into is Punta Cana Airport. Punta Cana Airport, because you're co-located with the Las Flores Hotel and Wellness Center. It's about a 15, 20-minute ride, depending upon traffic.
Right.
And we have someone there to pick you up. So the closest airport is Punta Cana Airport.
Mm-hmm. PUJ.
PUJ, yes, PUJ.
All right. We have a question from James. Do your +1 have to pay anything?
Wow, that's a great question, James. Your +1s are here to support you with your medical care. But if they want to pay for things, if they want to go out, they are things that they have to pay for on their own. But we do have sometimes some of the +1s want to go to spas. They want to have different treatments, depending upon what they like. Mm-hmm. We interact and help them out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Quick information for +1s. +1s do have access to certain appointments. All +1s will get a massage and a facial. And then based on availability, if the chiropractor is available or the doctor is available, we will see the +1s again based on availability. But guaranteed is the massage. And then another thing about cost, just to really, really clarify, us here at VCI, we are not asking for anything. When you talk about cost, these are like food, like things for you, but we're not asking for any payments to us, the company running the program.
Yes.
And one more thing, Jalen.
Yes.
The +1 can also do the aquatic therapy.
Oh, so one's also could do aquatic therapy. So that's a good plug-in. And of course, all the activities as well. Then we have another question. What type of banking institutions?
What type of banking institutions for what? To draw money out? If that's the question, to draw money out, yes, they do have banking institutions here. Bank Reserva, Popular Bank, Scotia Bank, and all those banks allow you to use your debit card, or if you take cash off your credit card, and you can pull out cash with those, but it will come in Dominican pesos.
Yes, and it will be a fee. So ideally,
yes, there is a fee.
You bring around $150 to $200. That's what it usually costs for the whole week for food and
yes,
other things. We had another question that says, my apologies, I didn't hear that. So I think this is for the person that asked, are we allowed to attend more than once? Yes, you are allowed to attend more than once. Like we said, when you come down here, just reach out to us when you want to come back, and we'll make sure we get you down. And then we have James said, don't forget to add my +1 Jalen. Okay, got it. We will add them. I got you. Do we have any other questions before we sign off? Any other questions? Okay, I got one question for Perla. Perla, how since you've been here since the beginning of VCI, give me a quick reflection from the beginning to now. Where and how do you think we're doing?
So when we first started, we had a very, very limited space for the amount of people that we could have come per tour.
Okay.
We couldn't, it was just like very, okay, so this is just like this amount of people and that is it. And now sometimes I call and we don't have any spots available.
Yeah. Right.
And they're like, okay, it's, they have to show them what other dates are available because it's just filling up, like every week is filling up so quickly. Lots of veterans want to come to the program or they want to come back. And it's just, for me, it's like, it's very, it warms my heart because this is why I do what I do. Seeing my patients happy, going back home and saying, you know what, I'll see you back in a month.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 2 months. Making a difference in someone's life is just,
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct because you said it. Just from when I came, because we came in the same time. Hey, I started when you started, right?
Yeah.
And it was more of a smaller concept. We still had places to operate out of in terms of when we're coming to our consultations. But now it's like the halls are filled with people and there's rooms over here. It's a huge fitness gym where you're out of. I mean, it's incredible. Yes.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I can reflect with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.